Let's talk a little bit about temptation. Now, when it comes to woodworking tools, it's all too easy to go for the big gulp, the supersize, the Costco family pack. But if you just bear with me for a little bit here, I want to talk to you about a router and router table combination that might just suit most of your needs for woodworking. And it's the small, compact, we call it a 3-in-1 router table, and you'll see why in just a little bit. Here's the heart of the tool. Just pull out a couple of accessories. The router table is powered by one of those small, compact palm routers, I guess you could call them. They offer just enough power to take care of most of the things that you're going to do. Routing profiles, taking care of some joinery, even some mortising tasks. Now this router table, as you see, is easily carried and it stows on a shelf or in a cabinet really well so that when you don't have it in use, it's out of your way. It's not taking up a permanent footprint in your shop. Now up on top, there's a small fence to guide a workpiece along. A couple of knobs on there allow you to change the position and alter it. But the way that you adjust the position of this bit is unlike any other router table. The router is mounted to this white phenolic plate. So by loosening the handle down here, I can slide the router and the bit forward and backward to get it in the position where I need it in relation to the fence. So if I want to make a groove or a dado, I can pull it away from the fence with quite a good range of motion. Now if I'm going to do a profile, like I have this bit set up in here, I can bring it in, set it up so that it's flush with the router fence, and then lock it into position. Now the tabletop is big enough to handle most pieces pretty well. When they start to get a little bit long though, you have some options. There are a set of wings that stow inside the table. And now I have a side wing that I can put. There's another one for the other side, but you get the idea of how this works. It even can be positioned front to back a little bit using the handholds as the anchoring point. So now if I'm working with much longer pieces, say I'm running some molding for a cabinet or even some tasks inside the house, I have plenty of support both to get into the cut and get out of the cut while being able to make those accurately and safely. Now let's look at the 3-in-1 aspect of it. I'm going to pull the fence off here. So if we pull the router and its plate out and reattach the handle, now what we have is an oversized base to go with our small router. And you can see how this can come in handy. One of the problems with a small palm router like this is when you're routing on the edge of a workpiece, it's really easy for it to tip. The extra long insert plate here with the handle gives you plenty of leverage to be able to route profiles along the edge of wide pieces and go around the corner knowing that you can do so safely and accurately. Now, when we get to the final step of what we can do with this router, what I'm going to do is pull the plate off, or the side wing off here. Take that plate off, move it to the front temporarily. I'm going to slide our other plate vertically here. All right, with the router mounted horizontally, we've turned it into a horizontal mortising machine. So what we can do now is route mortises onto the edges or ends of a workpiece for mortise and tenon or loose tenon joinery. The router itself is easy to adjust height up and down, and we have enough support to be able to recess the bit even below if we want to use this router table setup to do tenons and half laps. Along with the plans that you can find at woodsmithplans.com is a hold down that will secure a workpiece while you're working on it with mortising. Like I said, everything folds up into a compact package. Now, if you're looking to be able to upgrade your router table capabilities, you might want to try this particular router table that combines a lot of functions and a lot of versatility into a compact package. You'll find those plans at woodsmithplans.com.